back to another session of Autocad lesson. Like I said on the previous video, this is part 2 of Autocad 2D lessons. We have already started this about 2 weeks ago, and we started drawing this floor plan. So as I said in the video that we are going to continue from where we stopped, so we are going to continue from there. And I want to thank those who have subscribed, also those who have been viewing our videos. Thank you so much. So before we let's get started. This is where we stopped last time, and we made these windows and doors. So what we are going to do today, we are only going to pick these windows and insert them at their right position. So we are going to making reference to this drawing. Okay, so it's just to pick the windows and drop at the appropriate position. So let's start with the bottom, this down part. Hello, welcome back to another session of Autocad lesson. Like I said on the previous video, this is part 2 of Autocad 2D lessons. We have already started this about 2 weeks ago, and we started drawing this floor plan. So as I said in the video that we are going to continue from where we stopped, so we are going to continue from there. And I want to thank those who have subscribed, also those who have been viewing our videos. Thank you so much. So before we let's get started. This is where we stopped last time, and we made these windows and doors. So what we are going to do today, we are only going to pick these windows and insert them at their right position. So we are going to making reference to this drawing. Okay, so it's just to pick the windows and drop at the appropriate position. So let's start with the bottom, this down part. We have 3 windows on this line. So, and when I'm drawing things like this, if it's not coming from the architects, I like inserting my windows at the centers. Okay, but if maybe you are drafting and maybe you get the dimensions from the architects and you want to draft for the architects will give you the dimensions where to insert the window. Okay, so let me measure this room. Okay, this is not showing. So how do I make this dimension show? Let me now use this opportunity to edit that. So for you to make that dimension show, I did not set the dimensions. What you do is you go to annotate here and you click this dimension, and you now modify this. If you want to, you can add new, no problem. So there I'm going to use position. Let me okay, let me use like this, and let's go to text because this is what really concerns us. I'm going to increase the text height. Okay, So let me put 2 and see how that is. I'm going to change the style from here. Okay, area, I think this area is okay for me. That is okay for me. So okay, let's see if that 2 is too small. Okay, as you can see, it's too way too small. It can still be seen, so I'm going to increase it again. So let me put something like 20. Okay, so click OK. It's still small, but it's coming up. Okay, that means I can go up to say 100, or let me use 150. Okay, yeah, I think it's a scene now. Okay, so at this point I know that my dimension is 3600. Okay, so the next thing I will do is I will divide this 3600 into 2, and I will have 1800. So I will offset my window. I will offset one of these line 1800. Just press offset it into the middle like this, right? When you offset it into the middle like this, and let's check the size of our window. Let's go back to the windows. Okay, all right, I think these windows, I think this the bigger one. Let's check it again. Yeah, should be the bigger one here. So the dimension of that is 1800. So since it's 1800, I'm going to divide I'm going to offset this line again, half of the window size. That is going to be 900. So I'm going to offset enter 900. So I will offset it to one end like this. Okay, then I will delete this one. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I will copy this window. Just type CO, copy. CO means copy. Then you select it and pick at this point. Pick at this point. Then you place it here. You have your window. Okay, as simple as that. Okay, as simple as that. You can delete those things that are not required. So I'm going to do the same thing throughout. Okay, so in case you were not following, look at again what I'm going to do. I'll take the dimension of this room, this kitchen. This is 2400. That will be 1 2 half 1 2. So if I want to put the window at the middle, the way I do mine, okay, I will offset this 1200. Yeah, and the window size, see the same. I think this is the same size. Yeah, same, since it was not dimensioned anyway, so I will assume it's the same. Okay, so then I will offset again 900 to one side, and you can copy this. You don't need to go down to up to the other one there. CO, you can copy this. Just pick this point and drop it here, and you have this window. Okay, you can delete these lines that are not needed. So I'm now going to fast forward this. I have shown you where to put these things right now. So I'm going to fast forward this and insert all the windows. Okay, before I fast forward, let me insert a door first. Okay, so that's, I will fast forward everything. And let's see where we have a door. We have it in this room and here. Alright, so and it flushes, okay, on the wall. So what I'm going to do, I will pick this door, copy. I'll just type CO, copy. I'll pick this door, okay. Just pick it at this point. Come here and insert it, okay. All right. uh, this is not the direction, so I'm going to rotate. I'm going to mirror this, so type mi for mirror. Okay, then I will click here, enter. Okay, let me move this one away because I will still use it. Okay, and even at this point, this is not the direction of opening the window, so I will mirror it again. Okay, so let me mirror it from this mi, mirror it from this side. Okay, then I don't want to keep, delete the source, yes. Okay, so now let me move it to the right position. Okay, so I think the dimension of this part was too small, 900. Okay, okay, so I'm going to adjust this window small, and I have already make it a block, so I can blow it off. Let me adjust it. Okay, all right, I'm gonna delete this now. So I can have this. Okay, so now I can trim off this part, and I will have my window. Let's look at this. Okay, I have already shown how to make this block. Okay, so now that we modified it, you can make the block again. There is no problem with that. All right. Okay, so let me extend this wall to this point. Okay, and let me also extend this. Okay, so I can now trim off. I can now trim off this. Okay, so we can actually move everything so that it will flush with the wall. Okay. All right, so let me adjust the arc. Okay, now I have that. I'm going to delete this one because actually I'm not going to be working with this one. I show you how to make block. You can at this point make the block, so I'm not going to waste time doing that. Okay, so I will copy this. Okay, you can keep it somewhere. Let me turn off auto mode. Okay, I can mirror it mi, turn on auto mode, and then I can move it to this point. Okay, now at this point I can extend these parts down here, extend this one up there, and I can trim off this place, and I'll have this door open like this. Okay, if you look at what we had here, that is it. Okay, so now I've shown you how to insert this door. Okay, so I'm going to fast forward, put it everywhere and fast forward it so that we will not waste too much time. Okay, so at this point all the windows and the doors are now inserted, right? All the windows and doors are now inserted. So we are going to continue. We are going to put the staircase, put all the necessary other items. So stay tuned.